The State of Crypto is presented by Tron, connecting the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
It's a chilly day in New York, but things are heating up in the Bahamas. That's where FTX's bankruptcy jurisdiction fight is going on, with the Securities Commission of the Bahamas ordering contents of FTX's crypto wallets to be transferred to government-controlled ones. Well, isn't that convenient? Joining us now to discuss is CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who is also the editor of CoinDesk must-read State of Crypto newsletter. Good morning, Nick. Happy Weird Friday.
Good morning, and it's that's a good description.
Yeah, this is, as I said, it's pretty convenient that Bahamas is like, oh wait, you're moving those? No, we'll take that, thank you. Is that kind of what's going on here?
Oh, it's weirder than that. So yesterday, what was yesterday? The 17th. Yesterday, Thursday, November 17th, the Securities Commission of the Bahamas announced that it had ordered FTX crypto to be transferred to government-controlled wallets on Saturday, November 12th, so 6 days ago at this point. And it didn't say whether this has actually happened. Saturday, of course, is when FTX's wallets got hacked, and we saw hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto flowing out into the world. FTX itself said that it was able to divert some of the funds to cold storage wallets. And after that, it's a little unclear to me. So, number one, first on answer your question, we don't know if this actually happened. And B, we don't know why they waited so long to announce it.
Are you implying that the hacked crypto might have been the Bahamian government?
No, that I don't think is the case. It seems more likely that the order might have been a response to the hack. Obviously, if a company headquartered in your jurisdiction suddenly loses a couple $100 million hours after declaring bankruptcy, you might want to try and secure what's left to, ensure that doesn't happen again. So that seems to be a more reasonable explanation, but we don't have a timeline or confirmation of anything at this point. So it is certainly a little odd. And again, the fact that they waited so long to announce it has also been weird. Now, in and of itself, it all seems kind of reasonable, but there was also a filing from the company's bankruptcy case in New York in New York and Delaware earlier on Thursday, where the new CEO and some other individuals associated with the current version of FTX are actually accusing former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried of working with the Bahamian government to try and transfer funds into its control in an effort to undermine the Chapter 11 bankruptcy case, which is currently ongoing in Delaware, which is, again, in and of itself, obviously that stood out to us as something that was weird, but the fact that, the government then came out and said, oh yeah, we're ordering these cryptos transfer, it's setting up a very interesting jurisdictional fight.
Does this have to do with the Chapter 15 filing that they made in New York, that the Bahamian liquidators made in New York?
Yeah, so what's happening in New York is FTX Digital Markets, i.e. the specific company headquartered and registered in the Bahamas, filed for Chapter 15 bankruptcy in New York, which is a type of bankruptcy code in the U.S. that recognizes foreign insolvency proceedings. And the Bahamas obviously is a foreign jurisdiction, so FTX Digital Markets, which is also the company that the SCB said that they had ordered crypto funds transferred from, they're in a weird way trying to isolate it, it would appear. And at least that's also the claim being made by the individuals, the current CEO associated with the rest of the FTX market, because if this one company is registered or filing for bankruptcy in New York, and it is the one that potentially has a lot of the crypto left, then it's a little unclear why they would try to isolate it from the rest of the bankrupt companies. Now, there is a hearing on a motion to transfer the Chapter 15 bankruptcy case to the rest of to Delaware to join the rest of the bankruptcy cases, and the hearing's on Tuesday, so we'll have a better sense of what's going on in a couple of days. But it is getting really, really interesting / bizarre.
I need a whiteboard for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what I'm really curious to find out, maybe we will, why FTX was eager to hand over the reins to John Ray, who filed for bankruptcy in the United States. And now it seems Sam, ousted from FTX or resigned from FTX, is trying to get some sort of control back, colluding with the Bahamian government. That's the question of, how did this turnaround come about?